EpiPens are a life-saving medication that's become too expensive for too many families. Now the state is getting closer to putting a price cap on how much the drug makers can charge for that. 9 News reporter Anusha Roy joins us now. And Anusha, so many people have been pushing for this for so long since the prices have just skyrocketed.
Yeah, I mean, it puts families in such a bind, right? They're making some really tough decisions about this. So now, come January 1st, this new legislation is putting a price cap of $60 for a 2-pack of EpiPens in Colorado. That's a game changer, right? Because you look at websites like GoodRx, they say in general it can be as expensive as $750 without insurance, $500 for the generic version. Those costs start to vary depending on your insurance and your deductibles. So this new law is automatically going into effect in January for those who have insurance regulated by the state. So if you check your insurance card, it's going to say CODOI on it. But that is leaving thousands of people who either don't have insurance or have insurance that is regulated by the feds. And that means you do need to take an extra step to get more affordable EpiPens. So like a third of people who are insured in Colorado would have a plan that does not automatically qualify. So they have to take an extra step.
But especially those people that don't have a Colorado Division of Insurance regulated plan. We often aren't able to reach them as effectively. And so getting the word out through the media is an important means of informing those folks.
If you fall in that category, the state is trying to reach you right now because come January, you're going to have to fill out an application to your pharmacist. That also goes for anyone who is not insured as well. This is, of course, it impacts so many people, right? According to the bill language in Colorado, there are more than 500,000 people with life-threatening food allergies. On the flip side, throughout the year, we've been hearing concerns about this change, including that it's changing the at-the-counter price to health insurance premiums paid for by all Coloradans. So it's going to be a big deal for folks. I mean, we've talked to families who've spent as much as $15,000 over the years out of pocket. You have no choice, you know?
Yeah. It's so frustrating because it's estimated that an EpiPen costs $30 to produce.
Yes.
And then you're talking about them charging hundreds of dollars for a life-saving EpiPen. Erica's joining us as well right now. Hopefully we can swing over. You know firsthand how important EpiPens are.
It's life or death, like you guys were saying. These little guys I have in every bag everywhere, and that price has just continued to go up over the years. Of course, when I was a kid and first got diagnosed with, deathly allergy to all the bees, my parents were paying for it, and then it became my responsibility, and it's a couple $100 a pop for the 2, which, like you mentioned, they sell them in packs of 2. You have to have 2, because if one doesn't work, you need the backup, right? So that's why you always have to have those 2 with you. So $60 for the 2-pack is a total game changer.
Well, and I like what you said. It's life or death. This is not an option for people to not have EpiPens.
And then that means on the flip end, if you have to buy this medication, what are you sacrificing if you are paying thousands and thousands out of pocket to basically make sure that your kid or yourself is safe?
Right.
Yeah.
And the other part of it is they expire every year.
They do.
So if you don't use it and you've spent hundreds of dollars, and meanwhile it costs them $30 to make, then you're out and you have to replace it.
Yeah,
absolutely. A lot of different points to this issue. So we're going to continue talking about it this morning. Anusha, we appreciate your reporting. Thank you.